So, like, he beckons at Elderwin, who's standing away from the group. Like, come in for a huddle.
I'm not into... Okay.
What's everyone's ideas? What are we gonna do? Poor Ricky needs our help.
So, the point is, the guard, you remember the first time we approached them, they actually represented outside a legitimate business, so they can't go around kill people like you want every time. So he still has, to a certain degree, humor us. The best part is, neither Soon Departed nor Ravasset are known by him. So, those both guys haven't been told to stay the fuck off the lawn.
Okay, so you want us to go in and talk to him?
You can approach him without him getting pissed and ask if we can talk to Grimwald.
That doesn't sound too hard.
Soon just
Brilliant.
looks at you blankly.
And Ravaseth forward and have him talk to the guard.
Ravaseth may be a bit social recluse, but at least he's honest.
Ravos just licks his own eye like lizards do.
But the plan, like, what are we asking the guard specifically?
So, I think the only method is we go in and try to get an audience with Grimwald and try to talk to him. If we were shifty. Would you have given us an audience?
So how about we ask Ravaseth, ask the guard that we would like to initiate the, what's it called? The challenges? Ordeal, yeah, that thing. I get so excited. Yeah, Ravaseth, just ask the guard.
I would like to try talking to him first before challenging him to something. Maybe we can get around it without challenging him, but maybe we can get him to say, yeah, do this task for us, and it's water under the bridge for Rick.
Okay, so you want me to go in and what exactly am I supposed to ask him? Like, I am a little not good with words. If you could tell.
So
like,
the easiest part would a method would be we go there, we and I'm looking at chat intently. We stay back while looking back at Ravasset. Ravasset is talking to the guard and asking him if we, the party, could propose do a business proposal for Grimwald because we are looking for good boy points and I want to know if he has any task for us.
Okay, so I go and I ask him if there's any tasks we can do to help him.
And that we are very sorry for our past behavior.
And that my group is very sorry for their past behavior.
Yes.
Okay.
Would you like
a simpler way?
Would you like
shout the word ordeal?
Yeah. Would you like a small bit of advice from the DM, or do you want to carry this through? Yes. Okay.
Sure.
That's exactly what you asked him last time. Basically, what you're proposing there is exactly what you asked him last time. So that didn't work, and you should probably not do that.
Again, yes.
Just out of character, I think we should just go and trigger the ordeal. And, like, I'm guessing that's what we should be doing. So this time we just get Ravaseth to do it in a funny way would be great.
Yeah, you've got at least 3 ways to get in. So the ordeal is one of those.
We could talk our way in, but nobody of us has the brains for that. We could take the ordeal, or we could go guns blazing, which would be Chet's best pastime.
Okay, let's clear up one thing here, bucko, alright? I didn't go guns blazing. The guard went guns blazing on me first. There was no good reason for him to be so aggro.
Chet.
I don't take that kind
You're
of
a soldier, right?
mud.
You're a soldier, right?
I'm a soldier.
So you are charged with protecting and patrolling.
Let's go elf ourselves and get on with our day.
Did you just make a bad pun?
It
A
was more
racist
than
pun.
that. It was awful. So
That was.
awful that I'm gonna walk away from this incident. Chat just starts walking towards the. Where is it going? It's like south.
It's
These
southeast.
bloody
Yeah.
guys. And Eldrin mutters under his breath, these bloody guys. Damn. And starts trotting behind them, totally dispirited.
Okay, I'll take you to the next era. I don't need to walk all the way down to the bottom of that one. Now, where is that one? The Harbourfront Commerce Guild. Right, let's get rid of all of you. Actually, just I'll get rid of your old one there. There we go. You use these ones.
Got it.
Okay, so you are back at the Harbourfront Commerce Concerns.
To Rabaseth real quick and like asks him, "Hey, what's this guy's deal?" And he points at what's his face? I don't see the names on the markers.
Oh, soon departed.
Yeah,
I can't see Rabaseth's name either.
Give me a second. There you go.
Yay!
Yay.
Okay, so what was the question?
So the chat's just basically asking Rabaseth like, what's the guy's deal? Soon departed's deal.
I don't really know much about him. He doesn't talk that much. He's just
We've only been
kind of
told.
here. He was told to help us, and he's just been around.
What a nice buddy.
So
you everywhere.
Chad, just to think about Soon Departed, so Rabaseth and Camilla, when we first arrived here, we were 3 people, Departed rule of 4 was in place, and Soon Departed was there, being the only survivor of a gruesome incident which killed all his party, and that's all we know about him.
Poor fella. Like chat puts a sort of sympathetic hand on Soon's back and just gives him a bit of a pat.
So just move slightly out of your reach.
Whoop. All right, gang. What's the we're doing the thing? Rabaseth, you ready?
We're doing which thing?
Yeah, so I'm supposed to accept his challenges, right?
No, you're not accepting the challenges. You're saying you want to take our deal.
If in doubt, if the anxiety gets to you, my friend, just shout the word ordeal, please.
All right.
Brilliant. I'm so proud.
The guard kind of grits his teeth and again tries to maintain his professional facade.
Ordeal, please.
No? Oh, well, yeah, okay.
Yes.
Well, hold a second. So he moves over to the door and just kind of like opens it up, and he yells down to his friend like, Jimmy, these lads here want to take the ordeal. Let the boss know.
So like slaps Rabaseth on the back and congratulations, attaboy, that was perfect.
So the door is now open. There's another guard in the main area. It's like, oh, yeah, you lot, wait here for a moment. And he rushes off indoors real quick to go have a word with his boss.
Can we get a look of the inside now that we're in? What can we see?
So you are in a relatively decent sized courtyard space. On one side, there is a large sort of like thready, raggedy mat on the ground just by the side of the path. There are 3 main buildings that you can see. The doors are closed on 2 of them, but the guard has left one open there, where he's run into, where clearly his boss, Grimwald, is sat. If you move a bit further into the middle, you might be able to see a little bit more about what's going on inside there. There we go. Cool. So you can see within the room, in the back corner, a juvenile cave bear, but also scurrying around on the floor is a small, well, badger. It looks like. Wow, very strange. Yeah, the guard is in frantic conversation with them. Then can rush it out. It's like, right, boss will be out in a second. See you. Just come in and don't touch anything. So
Alduin turns to the guard at the entrance, clasps his hands in a praying posture, and says, "I'm very sorry."
Don't worry about me. Worry about yourselves.
Yeah, I feared for that.
A fairly rotund man with a hard face, stands in the entrance to his building. Behind you can see it's well appointed. It's relatively pleasant. It doesn't look particularly gangstery or anything else. Everything seems quite nice. If you were to visit here and you didn't know otherwise, you would say this is just a small manor house stroke business HQ type thing. There's nothing really nefarious that seems to be going on here. He takes a quick look over you, and he understands exactly like what you are. He knows you lot are adventurer types who've been sent here from the Empire. It's like, what's a bunch of penals want during the ordeal for? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I mean, I can't refuse. But I am curious. What sent you here specifically, and to utter those words to us?
A misfit, certain misfit, thought it wise to ask us idiots to come smooth things over with the big boss, yourself, sir. And we're here. We just heard the word ordeal and challenges and challenges.
Which
and we thought, okay,
misfits?
Point.
Which misfit?
Oh, you have many? One of those, yes.
Which misfit?
We didn't catch his name. He didn't say.
So kind of story-like, you know what I mean?
So you're telling me some rando walked up to you, told you to head down here, challenge me to the ordeal and you have no idea who they are or what they want or anything else?
Yeah,
we know who they are. They just want to survive and not die. This should actually narrow it down very much for you.
Ain't nothing else to do in this place other than rake up mud, I guess. So we're here. We like to check out the local activities.
Right. Well, okay. So who's up for this? Which one of you is doing the strength challenge?
I will.
Who? What?
Okay. I guess you're doing. You're up. Okay. Fair enough. Take your place.
Chet's a bit surprised. There's like, oh, okay.
Take your place on the
Everyone looks
mat.
at Chet. And I thought that's your part.
Chet shrugs his shoulders. I'll tag in if he needs me.
I think that's a mano situation.
Okay.
A what situation?
One person.
Oh. Scaly boy's got it. And he like shouts over if you got this.
Well,
Yippee!
you won't be facing me. Sir Barrington?
Oh, fuck.
And you hear a growl. Thanks. And out comes trotting a large bear.
Swap places, Robert?
He looks over.
Can I inspect the bear?
You can, yeah.
What should I roll?
Roll for investigation. That 20. This bear is not only not fully grown, it's not 100% healthy at this point. He is a bear, so is extremely strong. He's got 24 strength on that one. I will also change it so yeah, you should be able to actually look at his character sheet, which will tell you more about him. 22 HP, 12 AC and stuff, but this is a battle of strength. You're not fighting this bear, so that doesn't really matter so much. It is a fine, very well trained bear. This bear was answered to his name. Grimval spoke words to him in English. This bear understands what his master wants from him, but it is definitely a bear.
That's interesting. So, Rava said this bear isn't fully grown.
I don't think that matters. It's still a bear.
It's not completely healthy. I'm trying to dream of. Your bear isn't at best health.
Right.
Yells to Rabbit said, "Hey, that's
tell
a
him
bear."
the flaws. Why would you tell him the flaws so we can make it harder?
You wouldn't make it harder.
And listen good. Right. The objective of this is to push each other out of the circle. I don't imagine you're going to have much luck against old Sir Barrington, but you seem like a big lad. Maybe you'll do all right.
All right.
Approach. So, ask you to approach each other, one step forwards. Right. And on initiation, then you get going. So basically, this is a very simple mechanics-wise thing. You will just roll strength against each other until one of you is completely has moved yourself to the other side of the mat. So if you win, if you win, you get to advance one step forward. If they win, they get to advance one step forward. And if you are adjacent to each other, like so, you push the other person back one. Yeah, exactly.
All right, I got it.
So let me just go find his stats again, so I can roll against his actual abilities. Here we go. Alrighty. So, roll for strength. That's really good.
All right.
Okay, you get to move forward one. You didn't need to save. It's literally just basically strength versus strength.
I just clicked the strength button.
Oh, that was you for next turn. Okay, cool. Well, he moves you back. And again. 16. Okay, the bear pushes you back. One more.
So Go on, you got this, Rameseth.
Go, Rameseth!
Well,
shit.
19. Sir Barrington wins. Oh, what a shame. I thought you had him there for a second. Oh, well. Oh, well, indeed.
Considering he's a ranger, he did pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Sir Barrington, good lad. Off you go. He returns indoors to take his place on some things. Next. Challenge of Fortitude. Who's up for this?
I think one of you two can do it.
What?
Go cower in the corner.
Yeah, you can only do one challenge each, so it's up to the last of you two.
Chat sort of leans in on Elder and it's like, what's fortitude mean?
Fortitude means kind of not dying. In simple
I'm
terms.
really good at that.
But it can also mean something completely else, like being of great character, so I'm not sure. Grimwald, fortitude by means of character or fortitude by means of not dying and staying healthy?
Is there a difference? Character can carry you through some of the worst situations where brute strength might not.
Ah, yes, that's gonna be fun.
So, you want to rock, paper, scissors it, Elduin?
Sure.
Like holds out his hand.
I'm holding up. But you have
Okay,
you have to explain to me what's rock paper scissors.
How about we toss a coin? He pulls out a copper coin. Heads,
Yeah, okay, I'm fine. Tail.
heads you go, tails I go.
Oh, okay, I'm fine with that.
Okay, can I roll something, or I'll just do it?
Yeah, just do a D20 and
Oh yeah, okay. We'll say
1 D2.
so above 10 is heads, below 10 is tails. Should we say that?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Hang on. Where do I? This one.
or odds and evens on things. That also works.
Oh, okay. It's above 10. What did I say? I said it was heads. Oh, okay. Elduin, looks like it's yours.
Grimwald, I will take this turn.
Right, go stand in the pit, so it's hard to do because it is at the natural thing. That little line thing over there.
Ooh, the pit.
Yep. Go stand on the pit.
This one.
Yep. Right, Jimmy, go on it. He glumly kind of walks over, stands next to you. Right, let me describe this one. So this is the Ironfoot stand challenge. Oh yeah, so there's one thing I'll also do just beforehand, so I forgot that, and before I tell you what it is. Right, before you stand in the center area of this, you see that bar running across it with all those jagged rocks and everything else in it? Won't pierce your skin, maybe not, unless you're a delicate little fairy, but it's going to be uncomfortable. So, remove your boots. Jimmy grudgingly removes his boots. You look down and he has awful, terrible, smelly feet, but they are rough and calloused, and they look like they can handle at least a decent amount of abuse.
Okay, I don't like where this is going, and start taking off my boots.
Okay. When I say go, you will both stand on the platform, and the last one to remain wins. No time limit on this one, so when you're done, you're done. To describe the mechanics, this one, you basically have to. Each round is going to represent a couple minutes real time of you standing on this thing. So it's both a balance and an endurance thing. So you're going to roll firstly for dexterity, and then you're also going to roll for constitution to save those. Although
that's a ranger thing.
yeah, you probably should have like talked about this a little bit more. Who's going to do what? So the DC for each of these will gradually increase as the rounds progress. And victory is the one who can stay there the longest. So these ones will be based on first on a DC of 10, and then that will gradually increase over time. So first thing, can I get a dexterity test on DC 10?
Fuck!
Ooh, that's bad. And his is an 8, so he's also not done too well there. So no positive points for either of you. Then
go on, Alduin, you got this.
Can I cast guidance on myself? So like in between?
You could have beforehand, but you've started.
Damn.
But also like I think Grimwald would take a really dim view of this one. I think at the end of it he'll just accuse you of cheating or something along those lines. So
probably true.
Yeah. Constitution tip. A pass, and that is not a pass. So he has already fallen in straight away. You've won because he couldn't stand one minute of this one. Grimwald just looks at him and he just shakes his head over and then, and Jimmy's just embarrassed overall about the entire situation.
So. Can I try to reach Jimmy and try to offer him my hand? Get up.
He's fine, because essentially losing this is mostly just them deciding it's too much and hopping off.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
I'm slipping back into my boots.
Yeah. Dewey slinks off back there to sit down on a crate and rub his feet. Okay, the last one. Follow me.
Brilliant work, Alfie boy.
Right.
I'm not sure I like this.
Oh, can I take a look around? What's the place I've just entered?
This is the kitchens. Essentially, there is a broad table in front of you, and a woman stood behind it, looking expectantly at Grimbold, smiling away. If you want to see more, you'll have to kind of do an investigation check for that.
Let me do a roll with investigation. Okay.
Yeah, it's genuinely a really nice kitchen. What you can see, though, is that she has recently prepared a meal. But this is... It seems like the meal has been made for a lot of people, more than you have seen so far. You know, you've seen 2 guards and one gentleman. Sorry, one woman behind this area. There seems to be at least something for at least like 4 or 5, maybe more people that have been prepared here. So there are a lot of people in this place that you just haven't seen yet.
So Chet just pipes with, "Oh, feeding a barracks, are we?"
They ignore you completely.
Ooh, tough crowd.
Comes in. Okay, who's up for this one?
What is this one?
This is the test of fuck, what was it? Dexterity. I don't remember what it's for. It was strength, fortitude, and
I think the last one was wisdom, and I'm not sure.
possibly wisdom. Yeah. No, skill.
Oh,
It was skill.
Thank God.
Oh, what does that mean?
Well,
skill?
it's going. It's well. I mean, you'll have to. It's like he's not going to tell you exactly what it is before the person has done, like he hasn't with the last 2.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I'm only offering this as the illusion of choice because you're the only last player here.
Yeah. So I guess, yeah, Chet puts his hand on the table and says, "All right, I'm up. It's my turn.
All right.
Lay it on me, Grimbold."
He nods at the woman behind the counter. She clears the space and brings out a deck of cards, puts them to the side, and takes 4 from the pot. Looks at them closely, removes 1, places it back there, and back to 3. Really simple game. I'm sure you've heard about it. You know, just find the high card. Find the high card, and you're good. And essentially, you are going to have to do perception checks, essentially to find the high card on each of these ones.
Okay.
Otherwise, then I'm just going to have you guess 1, 2, or 3 on that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So how do you want me to do this? You want me to roll now? Or
no, wait. So I'll kind of tell you as we get there. So the woman starts places the cards out in front of you. She holds up the individual card with the high value in front of it, puts it down, and then begins shuffling them across there. If you've seen 3-card Monty, this is exactly what it is. It's 3-card Monty. And faster and faster and faster. Her hands are a blur in front of you. You have rarely seen a human with this level of manual dexterity. It is a sight to behold in front of you. She's even throwing in little tricks there as well, just to show off her skill. Finally, she places the cards down in a flourish in front of you, and then turns her hand from facing downwards, the palms up, as if saying, decide. So roll for perception.
So Chet's just standing there musing. It's like, old Barry used to play a lot of card tricks in the camp. He used to play betting games all the time. Where's the perception? There it is. So we'll see about that.
Okay. You can't tell where this card is, but you've got a sneaky suspicion it's probably on the like either the center or position 3. So guess 1, 2, or 3.
3.
That is a fail. But you've got 3 rounds of this to go. So again, she pulls up again, shuffles them around. This time, if anything, her hands are moving even faster. The tricks even more elaborate. Yes, you're seeing kind of like light glint of her rings and stuff. Everything is looking quite magical to you. Honestly, you're really enjoying just watching this woman work. Roll for perception.
I feel like I've walked into a free show today. It's just warming up.
That is a nat 20. While she is moving her hands and shuffling, you see her switch out the high card up her sleeve to replace it with a 4th card you hadn't noticed before, a low card. As she places them down, you know that all the cards are low. What do you do?
Chet starts pacing left and right. Kind of moves in towards Grimwald and like tries to like not so close to him, but he like kind of mock whispers over to him. It's like, hey, what's the deal? What's the deal with the dealer?
What do you mean, what's the deal with the deal? Just go pick a card.
I mean, I would pick my card, but it's not on the table.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying what you think I'm saying.
What do you
You're
mean?
a mob boss. You're smart. You know what I'm saying.
No, I don't know. I don't know what you're saying. Speak plainly.
The Chet turns over to the lady and he's like, "Oh, dear sis, you mind showing what's up your sleeve?"
She looks panically at Grimwald, and he just smiles and he nods. She pulls the card out from her there and then holds it up. It is the high card.
He holds open his hands. Wow. See, high card.
Good. You found the cards. See, I didn't tell you where you had to find the cards. That's all part of the game. Thinking laterally.
Chet winks back at Grimwald. Winky wink.
Well done. You've passed 2 of the 3 ordeals. If you'd passed 3, you would be able to ask a favor of me. But because of that, now you don't. What you can do for me though is I'll listen to what you had planned to ask, and then maybe we can do a deal. Come with me. And then he makes his way back out to his main area with his badger and his bear.
Before we get into this, I'll be back in a second.
Okay, dokes.
Oh, okay. I was gonna call for a group huddle. Ravaseth gone to the corner to take a break.
Yeah, he's a dragon. Not going to use indoor facilities.
Nature calls, understandable.
But if Ravaseth is gone, let me just refill my water.
Okay, dokes. Cool.
Is it still daytime in Mucksborough? It's always confusing, right? Because it's raining right now.
It's
overcast.
It is getting pretty close to the end of the day. Overall, you did the last lot of stuff like around here, around like 5ish, and it would have taken like an hour and a half to wrap up all of Ilara's things. So it's probably about 7 or 8 in the afternoon, in the evening. Anyway.
Chet kind of stretches up and sort of loudly talks to himself. Gosh, being in that kitchen's kind of made me rather hungry. Hope there's food back at the tavern.
Well, you could have eaten the food back at the tavern.
I think we had lunch together. You remember? I sure remember. That long-toothed Sally, am I right? He kind of like ribs Elduin to try and like get an agreement.
Yeah, not my type. But whatever floats your boat.
Gosh, I didn't realize dragon bladders were so huge. Look, Ravaseth's still going. The guard's going to be okay with that. Like, luckily there's no guards around seeing what Ravaseth's doing, right?
Yeah. Jimmy's the only one who's inside right now, and he's a bit too embarrassed to really kind of like pipe up about stuff. And he's just seen you pass 2 of the 3 ordeals, so he knows that the boss is going to speak to you anyway. So he doesn't really give a shit. The outside of this place is very much about maintaining that facade of legitimate business. Now you're indoors, so they can just behave like gangsters. I don't really give a shit.
It just, I mean, looks down the well randomly, just checking out holes in the ground. Anything to notice? Just the well.
Are you looking for a body in the well?
Yeah, looking for wishes, my old friend. It's a
I
human thing.
I thought you need to throw a coin in the well for a wish.
All 3 of you are back, by the way. So.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So Ravaseth comes over and says, "Oh hey, Ravaseth, Elduin. Okay. What do we want to talk about with the boss guy?"
I think you guys kind of got the easy end of the deal there.
Easy.
Hey, you wanted the contest of strength.
I didn't realize that I'd be fighting a bear while you get to play a card game.
You still did me proud, Ravaseth. I'm proud of you. I think you did a good job anyway.
We're all proud of you. Who's a good dragonborn?
Oh.
Alright, that bear was up to tricks, I bet you. I'm pretty
what
sure.
Ravaseth said, because you did so well, even though you lost, I'm gonna get you a shiny rock.
Hey yo.
Okay, but back to the mob boss.
I think we should be truthful and say who sent us and that he wants to survive. Because I mean, he has to know who it is about to pardon him, doesn't he?
Okay, so we're just asking for him to pardon Rick. Obviously, he's not going to do it because we only got 2 out of 3, so we kind of have to strike a deal, right?
He said we can strike a deal. We want 2 out of 3 challenges, so he won't kill us.
Cool. Wait, I thought these weren't meant to be deadly.
No, those were ordeals, not challenges of life and death. Even our employer told us that. I'm not going to say his name here, obviously, for obvious reasons.
Oh, ordeal. I thought he was just saying deals. Because, it's a bunch of 3 deals.
Ordeals. With an R.
Like, Chet's just, like, ribs him again. Just pulling his leg. Okay. So, for real, the serious business, we're just gonna go in and ask her to cut a deal to try and pardon Rick. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. The 3 Musketeers. Let's go. And then Chet starts confidently walking towards.
Did you forget about Silly Pirate?
So I guess we enter into the room. Is Grimwald there?
You said that. Took you long enough. Take a seat. Mind the badger. The badger, growls very loudly at Ravaseth, being in his space.
Buddy, you want to swap seats?
Yeah. I think I'm not.
Growls even louder at Chet.
Hey, buddy. Nice badger.
Chet.
All right, he just stands up. All right, Grimwald. What's we were sent here, yes, by someone. Someone you're asking for the scalp of. Yes. Is by a rather conniving, sniveling name of Rick, I believe. Was that
Rick
Rat
the
Boy
Rat
to his
Boy.
name?
Conniving and sniveling. Yeah, that's how I describe it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
See, he's an alright chap, really.
You just described him as conniving and sniveling.
But I mean,
make your mind up.
It's a complicated world out there, Grimwald. People are full of contradictions all the time. So, obviously, it contradicts us being here too. We'd rather not be in Mucksborough.
It seemed like you've gone a long way for someone you describe as conniving or measuring. So what's the deal? What's your?
So Ricky old boy is very, very sorry. He's very sorry about what happened with the. And Chet kind of looks through the two. What was the thing? What was the thing that he did?
So-
The thing that died.
Grimwald, Rick is very sorry about what happened with the precious cargo which died in your hands, and he wants. He would like to have water under the bridge, as they say, and not die. So, if there's any way we can strike a bargain for you to pardon him and give him another chance, at least keeping his life, it would be very appreciated.
You bunch of weirdos walking in here, flapping your gums about shit you shouldn't have any knowledge about, just to ask me to pardon conniving and sniveling scrotum like Rick, and you just want water on the bridge for nothing.
I mean, he didn't quite look that bad to me.
Also, to be graced by your wonderful presence, Grimwald. Clearly, the big cheese of town. We had to come see you in person.
Don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining.
Oh, is that you're into that? I didn't say or suggest anything, Governor. I ain't judging.
You're starting to annoy me now.
So, okay, Sir Grimwald, would there be any way for us to strike a deal with you to pardon him for this specific action?
All right, bit of plain speaking. Yeah, sure, you can make it up to me. You could do the same thing I asked him to do in exchange for his pathetic little life. All right, yeah. My animal trainer, he's been snatched up by a group of ne'er-do-wells. Just up north. Go get him back. Get him back for me, and then yeah, I'll consider Rick's deal covered. I told him to do this, and he hasn't. He's run off, so I was expecting to have a nice new pelt on my wall, but no one was. I never put in the terms that he specifically had to do it. I just told you how to get it done. So yeah, I guess if you want to take this on, you can go and do that for me, and we'll call it even.
That sounds good. So I've one more question, because the sniveling red boy was whining about not having enough information. So if that has some truth to it or not, is there anything specific we have to look out for while transporting your animals?
What animals? You're not touching my animals. I don't trust you anywhere near my animals. You haven't earned that right yet. I'm sending you to get my animal trainer, a person.
Oh, yeah, a person. What did Rick talked about some animal?
Yes, and you're not doing that. You're doing something else.
Perfect. Transport of persons. Persons don't die so easily.
Jesus wept. Clean the wax out of them pointy ears.
Yeah, I've had a question since I saw your bear earlier. Is it sick? It doesn't look like it's brimming from health.
Him? No, he's all right. He's all right. He's just a little bit roughed up. You see, I just had him mated, and let's just say bear copulation is a bit wild at times, so he's a bit roughed up, but he'll be fine.
Okay, if you say he'll be fine, that's okay. Because if you would say he's sick, I would have offered to take a look at him. I'm a cleric after all.
I wouldn't trust any of you anywhere near any of my animals. That's why I need my animal trainer back, because he's the only one who can do the job right.
Yeah, sure. So you said up north, right?
Yeah, head north and you'll see they're holed up in a little shack, just not far out of the way. There ain't much of them. There ain't much going on with their deal. They're just basically crooks. No class in them.
Can you describe some physical features of your trainer so we can spot him in the crowd? I mean, obviously he might be tied up, but we still want to know.
Well, yeah, he's going to be the one who's tied up in fancy clothes and, not trying to cave your head in.
Your animal
That's
trainer
pretty
got a
much
name?
That's fair.
Look, his name is Rory, okay? His name is Rory. He'll answer it. Answers to it. He's well trained.
Okay.
Did
So
you train him or did he train himself?
Who knows these days?
doesn't matter. We don't need to know how he was trained or if he was trained. We only need to know where to find him, that we need to get him back, and that he needs to be alive.
He does.
Okay? Especially the last part.
Yep.
That's just whistling innocently.
Bring him back to me in the condition that you find him. And I'm going to say this once more. Bring him back to me in the condition that you find him.
Okay, no healing. Perfect. Got it.
We can chat just look towards Ravaseth and Eldwin and sort of through a look, ask are there any more questions you guys want to ask before I stand up?
Chat, can you try not to get closer to the badger when you leave?
Oh, that wonderful little papa? Oh, I wouldn't.
Chat!
Right.
We don't
thank you for
want to stretch Grimwald's hospitality.
So Chet gets up and he sort of nods at Grimwald, a sort of slight quarter bow, and says, "Oh, thank you very much for your time, sir. We appreciate the local activities. It was very much amusing."
Why are you talking to me like you're not going to be back here in 10 minutes? You better be back here quick. Or I might change my mind.
And Chet starts backing towards the door. Of course, sir. You're absolutely correct. 10 minutes it is. Don't you worry, sir. We'll be right back in 10 minutes. And he continues pacing back out.
If you'd excuse us, we've got a trainer to find. And Elduin starts quickly jogging out.
Yeah, I just kind of left.
Chet nods at the guard at the door, and he's like, "Wonderful boss you fellas have," and just continues out.
I'm sorry for my party, and continues along.
He doesn't answer you. He's just staring ahead as if you guys don't exist. Okay.
So little huddle with everyone, or okay.
Do you want to discuss what you want to do before you move into the map, or anything else? Okay. Yeah, cool.
Sounds sensible. So wow, here, are we still within earshot, or can we just pretend we're now?
You're still basically in earshot there, yeah. So if you head up to where Sue is, they won't hear you.
Can't we talk while we walk? So we don't use any of those any time. So we have time to talk while we continue to the next map. I mean.
Yeah, well,
so we are going.
Have this conversation. Let's consider that this is happening in the intervening space between areas.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that's fine.
Let's find this trainer named Rory as quick as we can and return him in the state we find him. Back to Grim.
Yeah, we're going blind. I was thinking.
I can't emphasize the point state we find him anymore because Grimwald emphasized on that point as well.
Roger that, Elfie boy. I got it.
So are we gonna kill the people keeping him hostage, or are we gonna try and reason with them?
He didn't say anything about keeping them alive or killing them. He said get the trainer back.
Yeah, so maybe we don't have to, kill them all. We could maybe. I mean, I don't care either way, but it might just be easier to not get in a fight,
If it can't be avoided, we will fight. But we can't take any measures that take too long. So negotiating a deal in which we can't get the trainer immediately isn't gonna fly.
I wish Ricky Boy was over here. So to kill them all?
We say we want a trainer. Give him to us now, so we can go and say, "Give us a trainer. We need him now." And if they say no, and start making demands, we can at least say, "We need the trainer now. We can listen to your demands later, or we have to fight because we need this trainer now." Do you have any other options for that, chat?
All right, we're in the throes of a time limit. We're gonna go with the fastest solution. Hey, by the way, Elduin, dude, you have any nicknames where you're from? Or are you good with just me calling you Elduin?
Do you want to call me the Stormborn Nomad, or do you want to call me Elduin?
The Stormhole Hobbit? What?
Yeah, I knew that it would happen. Did you ever clean your ears?
No, they've been full of mud since I got here.
Yeah, I
Same as
thought
you.
so.
So wait, what was the name? You want me to call you Stormhole?
Call me
Hobbit?
Elduin, or I won't heal you at any given time.
Oh, okay. I'll call you Elduin. You got it. Ravaseth.
And
They call you the Ravager where you're from, or you just simply Ravaseth?
Usually just Ravaseth.
Alright, fair dude.
Elduin starts looking at the ground, looking for a decent-sized pebble that fits nicely in the hand.
So, okay, essences of the time, let's head over. Let's get the animal trainer.
Yep.
Yeah,
Let's
the
go.
animal trainer.